everybody, it's Anna. Time for the final card in this week's tarot story. So we close this week with the Seven of Swords reversed. So I connect the number 7 to making wise choices and discernment. Swords are connected to the mind. We had the 10 of Swords on Wednesday. It's about the mind, strategies, ideas, beliefs, structures, that kind of thing. So when this card comes to us upright, it suggests to me that we are making choices in our mind. We're discerning in our mind what tools we want to keep and what tools we want to get rid of. So all of us in our young days, when we were living with our parents or custodians, whoever's in charge of us, were given a set of tools, mental tools, these swords, right, that these swords represent. We got them whether we could use them or not. We got them because someone else had them and gave them to us. And we didn't have a chance to discern if we wanted them, if it matched our purpose or not, right? But as you get older, you begin to recognize some tools that are there inside of you don't work for you very well, and you need to get rid of them. They're in the way. They're not really functional for the life that you're called to live. And also you discover that there are mindsets or tools out there that you do want to use that are going to be helpful to you. So the Seven of Swords is kind of like this guy is like wandering through this the soldier's camp. He's getting rid of swords. He's picking up swords. He's discerning which tools serve him and getting rid of the ones that don't. So this is kind of like the mind cleaning up its tool chest, right? It's figuring out for my purpose right now, for the life I'm living, for my work in the world, what do I need? And what don't I need, right? So when it's upright, I think it invites us to practice our discernment. This came to us reversed. And I feel like this is particularly important because of the tarot story we're in right now. I talked about the 10 of Swords showing up on Wednesday. The mind completes a piece of work, right? And actually the image shows the guy lying face down on the seashore. He's dead, so new life is coming. But the next piece of work after the mind lets go of an old mindset is now it puts itself in the hands of intuition. And for a while, there's a transition point where there's not much for the mind to do except sort of wait it out. We have to trust the intuition to find the new chapter, right? Because the intuition is our native genius, and the mind doesn't really have access to that native genius. So it just has to wait for a while, kind of release its old ways of being, its old ideas, and be prepared for when it arrives at the new place and it's time to build a structure. So one of the challenges the mind has is it doesn't like to be still very much, and it can get nervous when it's not doing anything. And it can overwork itself just because it's not doing anything. So the image here is almost like the mind's trying to choose and discern and figure out what tools it needs. Maybe it wants to take a class. It wants to, there's all these kind of things. Let's get more information. Let's go do this. The mind can be very restless and frustrated here because there's nothing for it to do, and it feels like it should be doing something. So the reversal here is the mind might be trying to clean out its tool chest, but it doesn't even know what tools it needs right now, right? Because we haven't arrived at the new space. We don't have enough information about the new story we're writing. The mind really just needs to be still and to wait. So one of the challenges in the middle of transition is helping the mind feel like it can relax, to trust that just because it's not doing something does not mean nothing is happening. It might look like things are fallow, but when things look fallow on the surface, there's something going on underneath the surface. So we want the mind to not waste its energy or its time trying to collect a bunch of tools or to get a bunch of classes or to make a bunch of contacts, whatever it thinks it's trying to do. It's better for the mind to be still, to learn how to be still, to learn how to trust the stillness, and to recognize that its value, the mind's value, is not in its being busy all the time. The value the mind brings is in responding to problems that need to be solved or creating strategies when the time is right. Otherwise, the mind can go on vacation. So if you discover your mind is feeling restless in this time of transition, just try to soothe it, to help it to relax, to help it to do other more fun things, because there's nothing else for it to do right now. That's our whole tarot story this week. See you next time. Bye.